what's up? It's Rapper's Fault. We are live from Tenerife. We're about to get into the main battle of the day. On my right is Lizzy C representing Wexford. Let's hear it for Lizzy C.
Yeah!
On my left, you all know him, Seanie Mac representing Waterford. Let's hear it for Seanie Mac.
Yeah!
It's about to be epic. Let's go.
Seanie Mac, you are literally a ball of fat. You would do yourself a favour if you walked around Waterford and just took all the crack. This battle's about 3 years waiting. The boys have been stalling that. They didn't want this chap to have the same stroke that Joseph Stalin had. You'll get smoked out like it's reefer. Have this bitch feeling bad eating his bars like a binge eater. I heard you say knacker versus raptor and thought you were getting away. I've got 12 men and 2 vans that'll leave you forever resting today. Don't be looking for a bed cause it's major in my town now, boy. Let's see you say that shit to me. You get battered and go to the garden and start singing them a symphony. I see through the likes of you. All you get is sympathy. There is no respect. Seanie Mac don't mean shit to me. I wish you go to a different league, because if you said the N-word, they'd all go mad in their minds. But the man could say the word knacker on stage and you all fucking act like it's fine. Now I know you don't speak for any of the faculty, but I do, bro. So why don't you and Fabu D fuck off to another country and have a happy family? You be the worst chap on a chase. Death in a charge sheet. All the boys looking back like Hardly. One of your riders is running away and the other one is sat back with the Gardaí. You are such a little stan. It just goes to show. We'll see, can he stand his ground or end up comatose? I am sad but proud. You are a lonely joke. Like I'll care if you go to choke. You were the Cartman of Rappers Full, bro. So just look at that camera and say, screw you guys, I'm going home.
Yeah.
I feel bad for your missus having to feed a man like you. She be the one that's pregnant and you're still eating for 2. Seanie, I mean it, it's true. I can get through to Weight Watchers with some treatment for you. How is your relationship though? Is it all alright? Or is the woman looking for your cock and balls all night? Time, yeah.
Well, fucking well. This is a madness, kid. Rap is full, it's back, you cunts. The last while we on some backward shit. Now admittedly, my last clash, I sort of half-arsed it. But recently I've been missing gigs. Now look what the cat dragged in. Lizzie Connors, you little bollocks. Where the fuck have you been? Last time I saw you, this was a new league. And now you're back, swinging your dick around. This dude's peak. Oh, you're a woman? By God, you could have fooled me. You've been a dirty dyke for longer than Dirty Dyke. You look 16, but really you're 35. Living in New Ross, but claiming that London life. What are you gonna do next? Start smoking spice? How the fuck are your teeth worse than mine? And why are all of your schemes utter shite? Are you a girl or boy? I've asked myself this question 100 times. Rory and the Jacks, I'm struggling to unblur the lines. Straight up. Straight up. You're either illiterate or literally just a fake cunt. Think I give a shit about this bitch? She's a bait slut. I'm on bigger things and you ain't shit to me. The grave's dug, but you ain't filling it. You're looking thin, Lizzie. Wait up. Cause you've barely improved since you came through. And versus the fat boy, there's slim chance you'll win, but they'll praise you. So many disappointments at this stage, they just make do. You haven't made a breakthrough since your fucking debut. How dead is that? And not like you didn't get the chance, bottom of the card doing numbers like a credit scam. Step to Mac? Ha! Don't make me laugh. Push me buttons, I put sis under the ground like Dexter's lab. I'm better than anyone this smelly tramp has ever clashed. I'm being flown to Prem and that. You're getting off for Jester Black. Levels, fam. They all know I'm better than you. And if I'm being honest, I only really came for the views.
Hey.
I've been doing this almost as long as you, Seanie, but I've had a lot of time out. It won't look right for you if we leave here with tight rounds, but I'm stealing your shine. And with that, I'm quite proud, because I'm only stealing your shine because I'm too small to put your lights out. I built myself up from the ground and made a few mistakes, but the brand spun from your mouth reminds me of tooth decay, rotten, and no progress, sir. You being entertaining is about as realistic as me spotting the Loch Ness Monster. You think I'm kidding? Damn, big blade, straight to the kidney, and just see this kid screaming like it's his first time in Disneyland. See, the blade was hidden way beneath, says a lot about your vision, but my knife is an eye for you like an optician. Your clock's ticking, click clock ringing. Took you 3 years to break out, and me one, the stock's different.
Yeah.
I couldn't even fuck. Took you 3 years to break out, and me one, the stock's different. I can't handle the stuff.
Yeah.
This is actually rough. You have me battling a young fella that looks like Jabba the Hutt. I want to stab at his goat and laugh at his blood, leave a gash not a cut, and use the flappy fours just to stash on me drugs. You know what they say, money, a few sweets and a bit of cocaine is the closest this young fella will ever get to class A's. I know this is only testing him, but between me and him, he looks more like the lesbian. You haven't got with the takes, you're only climbing up the ladder because you've been playing with snakes. I thought broken resolutions too would be your breakout performance, but I didn't see you swing from the rafters. Thought you'd be historic till you got bit by your raptor and had to take it back to the roots. Now listen to the universe next. You have matter and still lack something new. This is anorexia versus obesity.
Oh.
This is please stop eating versus why won't you eat for me? I understand what it's like to be put down for your size. This is all jokes at the end of the day. Me abusing you ain't making sure that my rent will be paid. But the rap is full, I have a debt to repay, so I'll drag anybody here to the death on the stage.
Yep.
Get on.
So before I start this round, I've got a couple of questions. Because recently, some of the shit you've pulled got a brother stressing. Now, we were meant to do this way back on Scott's event, but didn't, because I applied for time off work and I couldn't get it. Dirty one. But fuck it, let's forward with this shit a couple of months. You were meant to battle and couldn't make it to Dublin. Look, this shit happens. But then it started becoming common. This cunt just quit rapping. Last time you were seen was when me and Giz happened, like 2 years ago. What have you been at? Playing with your box inside and hopping off speed bags? I'll do her like Braun Strowman. You're gonna get these hands. I couldn't punch a woman, but someone should, because you need slaps. Do you remember when you made an elderly woman rehearse bars and fly to Ireland for you not to show up?
Talk to her.
At the same event, ran Dion while he was mid-battle with ScoMo. You fucking donut. Now that was gas, and I know you were just checking on your bro, but that shit backfired, and that poor cunt got his phone took. So I'm gonna teach this crazy bitch some basics of the game we're in. Matt saw that phone and fucking confiscated it. And you know what? Fair play to him, because you lot just take the piss. By pulling that sort of shit, you're just spitting in our faces, bitch. And this is my house. Sorry, Rory, but I'm taking over. This bitch looks like a mix of Gollum and Baby Yoda. Oh. Confidence sells, and as for me, well, I just came to show off. As for you, you're being made a show off. Listen, when this battle got confirmed, I got an email from Matt complaining about me dropping F-bombs, but fuck the details. Basically, I promised I wouldn't. Now watch me prevail. You filthy fucking female.
Yeah. It's been a while since I battled, but my style will never change. One tip of this blade will leave you smiling at heaven's gate, teeth sharper than a gator in the Everglades. I will fight as long as forever takes. I got a bit of ring rust on me, but that just proves I've left a stain shining. It was like my schemes are shining, tongue so valued, just like I'm speaking diamonds. You've never seen the violence, you've never heard the sirens, you've never had a heart that you rap like you trap when you're at home singing Daddy Shark. Is this man having a laugh?
What?
If you sell drugs, you have to have runners, because you ain't going to do that. You're a shitty excuse and abuse dad with no backbone that's more worried about shotting weed than shopping for his children. At home, you're a rap bro. I'm that close to just uppercutting you in your fat nose. But rappers don't need the aggro, and I know for a fact you'll get me an asbo, you sad bloke. You and your girlfriend walk around like two identical fucking assholes. I couldn't even write for you, Seanie, because I couldn't watch a battle back. In the room you have that advantage, and it's sad to see it doesn't transition to the aftermath. Boring. Same old sad shit that you said before. And I say you've leveled up. Ha! I leave you levelled on the floor. Flat, laid out. Days now when I drop two swings like a playground. Round here we don't make sound, you just skip to the finish line. That's the end of the race now. I don't need no fake crowd to go and tell me that I'm great. I build myself up by my lonely. Stay by my side because it's been my longest homie. But please don't make me use it. God gave me this gift and begged me not to abuse it. But I'm fired up. My fuse is lit and I'm excited to battle again. Even though I put this fiend to sleep with one fucking slap to the head. The boys were simply glad to invest in Seanie's little Make-A-Wish program. Sorry lads, I had to be saying this is only a Make-A-Wish program because after the battle he's being dragged to his death and I guarantee he'll never fucking say the word knacker again.
So this is the round where I body this guy. And if I'm being honest, most of it I'll probably forget. Now as most of you know, I'm one for showing respect. But when it comes to you, that's something you're just not going to get. They pushed you to the stars trying to get you to shine and gave you plate after plate every time. But instead of taking advantage of that shit in your prime, you chose to take advantage of the ones that gave you the voice. But even back then, I just couldn't get with the hype. Ask Tony. I've been saying since day that you're shy. You can't change the past, but please stop wasting our time. You either want this or you don't. Fucking make up your mind. I am sick to death of battle rappers acting like a pack of wankers, especially the ones that half-arse their bars and have average angles. You'll have to start from scratch after you get handed your rars. The pit went and turned me to an animal like Jack and Daxter. Just to let you know, I think you're shit in advance. They think you're good because your only competition is Yaz. When you heard that you got me, you were probably shitting your pants, and I wouldn't blame you from what I've been hearing from Matt. Because long story short, this is your last fucking chance, you know. They showed love until you left, but now their bloody hearts are broke. The lads pulled a few strings to make me do this battle, so when you die, just know that I'm not the one that yanked the rope. The bars are cold. I told these bastards, I am not your average Joe. If anybody wants to argue over it, then ask me hold. Mac to go. They all claim they're sick, but I'm the antidote. And COVID or not, you live behind a mask, and it shows. The fact you even thought you'd have a chance against me just proves how many times you must have banged your head, please. You're a wannabe Brit. You lick the arse off their scene. You're more blue, white and red than a can of Pepsi. And here, snapbacks don't suit you, so just stop at me. At one time, right? Snapbacks don't suit you, so just stop at me. Any attempt to hide that fucking face. But can I just say, they're an awful state. Looking like you bought them on a stall in Spain. You know the ones I'm on about with the weed leaves and all of them. Probably cost her about £3 for all of them. Says a lot. And when it comes to you, it's pretty obvious. You look cheap and your material just isn't cutting it. Time.
Yeah, let's go. Guess what you just watched? It was Seanie Mac versus Lizzy C. Let's hear it for them.
Yeah!
Let us know in the comments who you think won.